All right, so we've done a lot of counter problems before, and you think of like taking a string, and we might count the x's in it. So this is really not too different than that. If you're counting the x's in a string, you want to loop to every index of the string, ask if it's an x, count it, and so we'll see a lot of similarities here. We'll have a counter tracker. We'll have some kind of loop that's going to take us to every location in the array, and then ultimately we're going to return it. There's really no reason to get fancy with this loop. We just want to visit every index. So let's just start at 0, the first index of every array. Our final index will be 1 less than the length of the array. And we'll just go 1 at a time. All right. Well, if we were to take the nums array and access it at I, we're going to get access to every value in that array at some point. That's what our loop ensures. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll take its modulo with 2 and ask if we get 0 to check it if it's even. Okay. So that's what this question is answering. And if it is, then we'll count it. Okay. And it's just a counter. It's not a sum. That should do it. And if you notice, they threw in here one kind of weird case where they gave me the empty array. In array 1, if they threw an empty array in, you probably had to write like a special if statement for it. And you had to say like, if num's length is 0, do some special action. I didn't do anything like that here, yet my code handled that case just fine. Why is that? Like, why did I not need a special case? Well, it's because of how the control expression works right here. If you gave me an empty array of length 0, then this would have said only run if I was less than or equal to -1, which it never would have been. And so we would have just bypassed the loop and gone straight to the return and returned 0. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why it never went out of bounds. Okay.